Did anything happen on the drive home?
From the drive home, no.
And that shortly after you dropped him off, the car started to break down. You didn't want it. You thought it was a lemon. You wanted to give it back to him.
Yes.
And he said, no, you're not going to give it back to me, but I'll fix it for you. And he came at some point in time to pick up the car to fix it for you. And that was the last time you had the car in your possession. And you gave him money, and he kept it, and he's got the car. Did he tell you anything about the condition of the car?
No.
Is that true?
No, it's not true, Your Honor. At the bank, I let them know that the throttle positioning sensor needed replaced.
When he let us know was when it broke down on us. We were taking a friend to Walmart, and it broke down. It just immediately turned off while we were on the road going 30.
At what point was this? Was he already home?
He was already home.
This is the same day you picked up the car?
Same day.
Yes.
What do you do?
Immediately, we text him and ask him what's wrong. He tells us it's the throttle body position sensor. And we asked him what to do about that. And he told us to download this app called FixD. It's a code reader, and he told us to clear the codes, and after we cleared the codes, that it would work. And
Did it work?
it worked for about 30 minutes, Your Honor, and it stopped working again. We tried the app, and we kept trying the app until we made it home.
And then what happened after that?
The car sat for a long time.
With no key.
Because the fly in the ointment here is that you lose the keys to the car.
Yes.
And he kept the title, right?
I kept the title, but she had the registration.
You kept the title because she owed you a balance.
Correct.
And you need the registration as well as the title to get a new key,
Correct.
right? Now, you claim that the registration was in the glove compartment.
Correct.
I had never taken the registration out.
He says it was in the glove compartment.
I drove the car for one single day. It broke down on me. I never opened the glove compartment.
Plaintiff wanted her money back right then and there. Am I correct?
No, she didn't ask about the money back, but...
Oh, she did. I read the text where she said, I want a refund. And you said, no, I'm not going to give you a refund, but I will fix the car. Didn't you say that?
Yeah, I did say I'd fix the car, yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So now,
Mind you, this is 3 days
how
after.
long after the car broke down did it take for the defendant to come and pick up the car?
It did take months.
Months.
Months?
Yes. He wouldn't get the key remade. He told
When
me...
did you lose the key?
I can't remember the exact date, but it was within the first...
Did you look in the glove compartment?
I locked the car. I couldn't even get in.
Because your defense to all of this is I can't get the key.
Correct.
Because I don't have the registration.
So I didn't have the money to go and get the new registration, but I had...
You didn't have the money, but you asked her for the money at some point, didn't you?
I used it to fix the car.
But she gave you the money to get the key.
Correct.
So now this car, since September of 23, where is it now?
It's currently at my house right now.
Just to Walden.
So the car is with you and you still want money for it?
No, she can have the car back. I'm not trying to keep it.
Is the car fixed?
Yeah, I just used the key, that's it. I haven't done the registration.
Okay, you really got it. I thought I was a fast talker. You talk really fast.
It just needs the key still. That's all it
It
needs.
just needs the key.
The key.
Correct.
And you can't get the key because...
I haven't renewed the registration.
And she gave you money to get the registration.
Correct, which I used to fix the car.
But she gave you the money specifically to get the
Yeah,
registration,
yeah.
not to fix the car, right?
Correct.
Because at some point you were offering to fix the car yourself.
Yes.
You just needed a key.
Yes, I paid $150 for registration and a separate $170 for the key, and I wanted to pay that $170 for the key separate on top of what I owed him because that was my fault. It was clearly me who lost the key. So I paid him $170 for that and then $150 for registration.
You didn't really have to pay for that, but you did.
Well, he told me he didn't have the money, and I was really wanting the car to get myself to work and back, but it will be deducted from how much I'm paying you.
Okay.
So the $150 was deducted, but the $170 was on top of what I owed.
Did you ever test drive this car?
Well, we drove him home, so
No, but the deal was done, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Before that.
No.
And the only known defect that the defendant disclosed to you was this throttle issue?
Yeah. Oh, and the O2 sensor.
You could talk.
The O2 sensor was hanging from the bottom of the car, and he told us to zip tie it up.
The O2 sensors were brand new. It was just the wires where I had connected the new ones. I put 2 new ones in there.
Did that end up being a bigger issue?
No,
Or
there was nothing wrong with them.
Not that I know of.
Yeah,
we just zip tied them up.
Yeah.
okay.
When you read the codes, it would have came up and said that they were bad, but they weren't because I just replaced them. There was only one code it would throw, and that was for the throttle position sensor, and it never made the car not run or stop running. It would make it kind of run rough, and then you would just clear it, and it would be good to go. Or
Your
till you
destination,
put a new
or
one in
until
it.
you
No, it doesn't do it all the time like that.
Well, they said it lasted like 30 minutes when they cleared the code.
Right, and that's not true.
How do you know?
Because I drove the car before that.